Hi, I'm Beats. Rakuen is a story, puzzle, role-playing game released by Laura Shigihara and her team in 2017 for personal computers. I played it in 2019. I loved it! I played it with my Xbox $100 Elite controller. Rakuen does not natively support gamepads. It was made with keyboard users in mind. Keyboards are wrist killers. Gamepads are ergonomic. I recommend using a gamepad when playing Rakuen. I had to map the keys to my gamepad with Joy to key. Do this, and one realizes that this game uses 3 keys. An action button, a cancel button, and a talk to mom button. This talk to mom button is so important. Moms are cool! It really bugs me that, in Kingdom Hearts, Sora hasn't thought about his mom in 15 years. You're so heartless, Sora! Rakuen means something in Japanese. No, it doesn't mean like something, it has an actual meaning. However, if you know no Japanese going into this game, consider that a good thing. Playing in blissful ignorance of Japanese understanding is a great boon. Don't look up any words that you don't understand, at least not until you finish your experience. Rakuen lightly uses Japanese, but never so much as to confuse the uninitiated player. Rakuen is the Japanese-style role-playing game brave enough to admit that Dragon Quests are adventure games with monster fights. Rakuen is an adventure with your mom, with ovular angel cats, and without complacent, calculated murder. Rakuen does not end when the credits roll. Rakuen ends when you grow old, live life, and forget. Good stories live on with you. Living happy in your neural synapses. Living glad forever. Rakuen entertains with dungeons without random encounters. Dungeons are often filled with puzzles that are short and tantalizing. You've got pushing box puzzles, underwater race scenes, and, my personal favorite, talking to people dungeons. The Pole of the Japanese RPG is an immersive world filled with people whose stories are relevant to themselves, yet interesting to the game player. These turkey tales talk about the science of themselves. I love it! Laura Shigihara is a singer first and game liker second. This game is filled to the very brim with beautiful video game tracks, the most special of which are sung by none other than herself. Too many video games are made by game likers. Not enough video games are made by vocal savants. Each track fits thematically, with many tracks being mood flips of each other. This tree root changes its tune to jubilance when you bring it sunshine. Leitmotifs are auditory adjectives for game design. Rakuen is a constant flux of emotions. Which emotions, you may ask? Sorry, friendo, this review is spoiler-free. I want you, viewer, to explore your emotions for yourself. I don't want to muddle your experience with my own. All you need to know is that I loved it. And if you love the things that I love, then you'll love Rakuen. In the middle of an important quest, you meet a great water dragon. This great water dragon is alone and distraught. When I met her, I thought I was about to embark on a big adventure. Instead, I had to solve a go into the next room, turn on the lights, and come back puzzle. This encounter was the first and last time Rakuen disappointed me. In February 2017, I was struck with a searing pain. I wanted to call 911. I Google searched, when is it okay to call 911? I told the medic who picked me up that I had Google searched whether or not I was justified in calling them. They told me that, yeah, it's okay to call 911 if you need help. They said, hey, you have a pneumothorax. I said, what's a pneumothorax? It means your lung collapsed. Whoa! I stayed in the hospital for 3 nights. I wish I had been able to play Rakuen then. There are things Rakuen shows you plainly, and there are others that are left for the player to investigate for themselves. This is what makes a good video game a great video game. Sometimes the clues that you find are revealed later in the context of the game. Others are left unanswered for the player to think about on their own time. For example, this room has 3 futons. Wow! I said this would be spoiler-free. That was too close. Rakuen is the game I wish I had made. Rakuen is the game I wish everyone was making. Rakuen is the perfect video game for me specifically. If you think you are me, but you haven't played Rakuen, then you are not actually me. Hey, not actually me. Play Rakuen. Rakuen is the experience I am always looking for when I play a video game. Also, it's like 10 hours long, so it's the perfect game length. Not that it wouldn't benefit from being longer. I'm sure it would. We need more compact game experiences, bruh. If I were to have one complaint about Rakuen, it would be that my sister hasn't played it yet, even though I told her to. Come on, sis! And also the text speed scroll is just a little too slow, and I had to bind every key on my controller to progress the dialogue button. And maybe I'd like it a little bit more widescreen because I play in full screen and my screen is all stretched and stuff. Alright, okay, I love Rakuen, guys. I love it. I gotta go.
ObaboJagga.
What?